The federal government is actively pursuing greater collaboration and partnership with the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization, GAVI, to ensure availability and efficient administration of vaccines, particularly targeting millions of children who have yet to receive routine immunization. The Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mohammed Ali Pat, alongside with the Executive Director, National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Fasha Shuayub, disclosed this on Thursday during a visit to the Primary Healthcare Center in Nasarawa State. Benedict Uku has more on this story.
On Thursday in Abuja, the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mohammed Ali Pate, alongside the Executive Director, National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Fashwa Shahib, and the Chief Executive Officer, Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization, David Marlowe, visited a primary health care center in Karu, Nasarawa State, to assess the state of primary health care facilities in the region. Nasarawa State is known for being the first state to administer COVID vaccines and also with a substantial population. The federal government is seeking for partnerships and collaboration with international organizations targeting millions of children who have not yet received a single routine immunization. The Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mohammed Ali Pate, said this collaboration aims to prevent diseases such as malaria, cervical cancer in women, and other non-communicable diseases.
You've seen the results of how we've used the resources over the years that the Alliance has invested in Nigeria. And you see that we put to good use. And we hope that you will do more in the period ahead to ensure that we reduce the number of children that have never received vaccination, for which we have many of them in Nasarawa State and also in Nigeria. And that we get new vaccines, like against malaria, which afflicts a large portion of our people. And for our women, and particularly our girls, the cervical cancer threat that is in their future, that we prevent it using a vaccine that is very safe and very effective in preventing cervical cancer. And GAVI, we look to you to do that.
The Executive Director, National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Faisal Shahib, acknowledged the valuable support provided by GAVI and community leaders in the pursuit of routine immunization. He called for continued and increased support.
If we're able to harness technology, new vaccines, and bring to the communities in collaboration with the community leaders, the royal fathers that are well respected, that safeguard the health of the community, then we will live to see a day in the not too distant future where no child will be missed. There will be equity in the availability and distribution of vaccine. And we will now begin to think about how we can use this as a pedestal for individuals to be healthy, communities to thrive, and Nigeria prospers.
Also speaking, the Chief Executive Officer, Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization, GAVI, known as David Marlowe, encouraged parents to actively participate in the vaccination of their young children.
But as a parent, you need to have the responsibility to look after your children and to make sure that they grow up healthy, because they need the health to be able also to grow further in life. And I call on you, therefore, as parents, to be responsible and to support the vaccination of the young children, because the young children is also the future of Nigeria.
I've been hearing about Basic Health Provision Fund. I've seen here firsthand what it means and what it can mean for the rest of Nigeria. If Africa has to make a difference, Nigeria matters. If Nigeria has to make a difference, Nasarawa matters. And we have best practices that can be brought to scale. I commit the UN, we'll work together to achieve your vision.
Earlier, the minister also visited the palace of ESU Karu in Nasarawa State, where he sought the support of traditional leaders in vaccine administration. In response, the paramount ruler assured the government of their full support.
Under the auspices of the Northern Traditional Leaders Committee on Primary Healthcare Delivery, the NTLC, The group that I represent Nasarawa State on, and which has, one traditional leader from all the northern states on the FCT. The traditional leaders support advocacy, community mobilization, role modeling, trust building, and demand generation for immunization, especially among populations with high rate of zero-dose children. We have just been told that Nigeria is one of the highest, or has one of the highest zero-dose immunization status, and I think it calls for serious concern and commitment from our part.
This concerted effort between the federal government and GAVI underscores their commitment to safeguarding the health of Nigeria's youngest citizens and ensuring a healthier future for the nation.